Hello everyone, welcome back to training and development class. In previous class we have discussed on the job training and off the job training. Okay, we have seen what is on the job training and what is off the job training. So let me tell in brief. On the job training is all about you receive the practical knowledge about the job, how to perform the job using practical, and also you receive at on spot at workplace. Okay, but wherein on off the job training we have learned a particular trainee or employee who received the job knowledge in form of theory. Okay, he basically received theoretical knowledge about the job. Usually it happens outside the organization. Okay, maybe you will receive the job knowledge like theoretical knowledge, maybe uh, you know maybe away from the workplace. Okay, and also we have seen the advantages and disadvantages of both the method. So in today's class, let us discuss about another method of training, that is apprenticeship training program. Okay, so apprenticeship training, this is also one of the method of training the employees. And we know that in on the job training, that it provides only practical knowledge. Okay, it doesn't provide theoretical knowledge, but in off the job training it provides only theoretical knowledge, but it doesn't provide practical knowledge, right? So there will be something mismatch. So here, yes, in order to perform a particular job, we know that an employee or individual who should always possess a practical knowledge as well as theoretical knowledge. So before he get into a practical, he should understand the theory first, right? He should understand the concept, or he should understand the job knowledge first. So here, in order to provide both theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge to an employee or to an individual, this apprenticeship training program has been existed. Okay, so this concept is came to provide both practical and theoretical knowledge about the job. Okay, so here I can say in simple, apprenticeship training is a combination of both on the job training and off the job training. Okay, and here this apprenticeship training, this is basically we provide to a specialist. Okay, so here this kind of training program, this makes an individual to be expert, or to it makes an individual to a specialist. Okay, so it if a person, and if a person receive apprenticeship training, then he'll become a expert, or maybe he'll become a specialist in the you know interested area. An apprenticeship training program, it is mainly for individuals who desire to become recognized in a specific trade, or who want to be expert, who want to be specialist, in a specific area, or maybe in their interesting you know area, or maybe it helped them to make a specialist or specialized craftsman or specialized trader. Okay, so and also it is a way that help them to adopt most of the current standards. Okay, so it also help them to understand the current trends or the current standards, which they can use it, which they can analyze, which they can use it for their development of their job knowledge. And here the person who completing the apprenticeship is known as an apprenticee. Okay, here a person who completes the apprenticeship is known as an apprenticee, and the individual who learned necessary skills of his chosen trade by carrying out common tasks for a predetermined length of time. Okay, so here we have certain period of time. Here the the training period of apprenticeship, is from 4 to 5 years. Okay, so it's a long term training program, because you know that in order to become a specialist you need more time, because it takes a lot of years to become an expert, right? It's not that easy that within a month or within a year or maybe within a couple of months you can become a expert. No, because you should thoroughly understand the job knowledge. Let's say for example, if you want to become a chartered accountant, okay, or auditor, okay, so it's not that easy that to become a chartered accountant, right? I'm talking about not accountant, chartered accountant, CA. So here, in order to become a chartered accountant or the company secretary, so it takes a lot of years to study the standard and to have the grab the complete knowledge of accounting standards, right? So it takes time, it takes years, maybe it takes 4 years, right? 3 to 4 years. So it's not that easy. Okay, example of industries that offer apprenticeships include healthcare, food preparation or serving, manufacturing, and public safety. Talking about the healthcare sector, okay, apprenticeship in healthcare sector, that we can see the lot doctors. Doctors is a profession. Okay, so a professional job, professionalism. To become a professional, to become a doctor, it takes too much time, right? It takes lot of years, maybe 4 to 5 years, more than that, because you have a course MBBS. To pursue MBBS, it takes time, it takes years. So I can give an example of MBBS for doctors, even for nurse, right? If I can give you some courses for healthcare, like paramedical. We have paramedical of 3 years courses and 5 years courses too, right? They mainly provide the graduate of apprenticeship. And talking about the food industry, the hotel industry, we know that hotel management courses, we have hotel management courses, to become a chef or the experts in cooking. Again, it takes years. Even that is also, we can say, there first you initially you have all these classroom training. You will have to study the theoretical knowledge, even in the, if you, in even case of healthcare also, right? Even if it is MBBS also or any other nursing courses also, you have to sit in a classroom and you have to study the basic knowledge and the complete knowledge of that your sector. Or if you're professional, then you will be taken to the practical world there to avail the practical education, right? So that is how we can see in apprenticeship training program. Even in hotel management courses also, we can see, even in manufacturing sector also, we can say that mainly like electrician and mechanics, technicians. Okay, actually generally this apprenticeship training, it's given to the technical staff, okay, such as mechanics, electricians, craftsmen, welder, who work under the experts of each field for a long period of time. Okay, so here you know that in order to become a mechanic, in order to become a electrician, it takes lot more years, right? Within a year you can't, and you can't even get the proper knowledge of the one particular vehicle, right? Or one particular engine. So here what you will do in case of manufacturing industry, so you will have a the classroom kind of learning. Then you will have to undergo for expert, okay, who is specialist, who is specialized in the in mechanic field or in mechanic work or maybe in engineering work. Then you will follow them and you will become expert, right? So here you all have to study under the experts or under the specialist. Okay, so that is how those experts make you experts, or they make you expertise in their work, in their field. Okay, as I told, apprenticeship training, the period for this is from 4 to 5 years, until a person, until an individual who become an expert. Okay, till you become an expert, you will receive, you will try to acquire the knowledge. Okay, and this is mainly, this kind of training program, this is mainly tend to uh, you know required to perform the same in the workshops or maybe in the education. Okay, so here you are required to perform in the workplace, and because you need theoretical knowledge, right? Here one more thing I would like to say here, kind of training is mainly designed for graduates of engineering or maybe diploma, engineering. Okay, for diploma and for graduates of the mechanical engineer. So for them, we have this kind of training program. It is mainly designed for technical stuff, as I told, technical experts. So maybe we can say that bachelor of engineering or diplomas. In diploma also we have, and also we can say ITI also. So all these courses we can consider as apprenticeship training too. Okay, so that here they, even in diploma, even in engineering classes, they all have to study theoretical in classroom. Again, they will be sending to the workshops. There they learn about the practical things, right? So this is how this kind of program make you an expert or make you a professionals. Okay, this kind of training program, they mainly prepares the professionals, the future professionals, so that when these people will be joining the company, they won't be having the too much struggle to work in the organization, because since they have already have the knowledge of the job, it will be easy for them to go with the changes that happens in the job. Talking about the advantages of apprenticeship training, here first thing is that we can earn money while we are learning the job knowledge. Yes, definitely here we can acquire the job knowledge at the same time, and also we can have the earning also. Example, suppose if it is a mechanic, we know that in mechanic shop, a mechanic will be work, under mechanic, under the main mechanic, other uh, employees will be working there, like workers will be working there, they'll be helping the mechanics. At the same time they'll be working also. We don't see that that they just only come for the training purpose, not like that. They help the main mechanic also, like other boys, and even they they get salary also, right? Because they'll be helping the main mechanics in the repairing the vehicles, or maybe in checking the engines or the vehicles. Okay, that time he can acquire the thing also, and he can you know do a part of work which is assigned by mechanic too, right? So here you can earn money also. And even in electricians also we can say, or craftsmen also we can say. Okay. So these are some of the example. And talking about the next benefit, that is, it recognizes it receive, here employee can receive recognized qualifications. Yes, so here you will get a certificate that will be helpful for your future to in getting the jobs. Example, that graduates code, like a graduate diploma or graduate engineering, there you get a separate certificate for your codes. Like technical, if you are having the training of technicians or electricians, like ITI, that. So there you have a certification course. You will be awarded with a qualification or certificates that this kind of person has has undergone the training program or this kind of course. So if, with the help of that course, with the help of that certificates, you will get a grade or the degree, so that will be helpful to get a good job in future. But we won't see this kind of you know qualifications or this recognition in training, like normal training, like on the job or off the job training. Suppose if the company is providing on the job or off the job training, there we cannot find any qualifications or degree that company is giving, going to provide. Talking about the next benefit, that is, it helps us to gain independence and respect. Yes, so that here, once you are trained with the expertized knowledge, so after that, or once you become expert, then you can easily start your own business independently, and you will get respect also, right? So here, maybe once after you become a mechanic, once after you know you are expertise in the mechanic field, or maybe in electrician field, or any the other field, or if you have completed your MBBS or any doctorate training, so easily you can start your own clinic, or you can start your own mechanic shops. That is how this course make you independent, and to have the respect in you. Okay. And here also we can see, even we have a apprenticeship training act that is from the government, and even government supports individual, or a person who is willing to start up his own business, or who wants to develop his employability skill. Okay, he wants to be one who wants to be expert in the different or in their interesting field. Okay, even government also supports this kind of apprenticeship training, and by providing the opportunity, even that is how it to make individual to be independent. Okay. And talking about the next advantage, that it benefits from ongoing and personalized support. Here, when you begin your apprenticeship training, you will be assigned on a mentor, or maybe on an assessor, who is the person who is responsible for setting all the work. Okay, so here you'll be assigned a person who who will set all the standardized work for you, and who guide you through the different courses and different knowledge. Okay, and they are uh, they are there to answer any of your questions at any point of time, and they will provide you with the support tailored to suit your needs. And here, that you'll be studying, you'll be receiving the job knowledge under a expert or under specialist. Okay. And yes, when you have a specialist as your trainers, definitely when you have a doubt, you can easily ask them, and and easily, since they are expert, they will solve your problems, solve your doubts very easily. That is how you get the recognition. Even you get the you'll be recognized by the your trainers, and and also you will get support from them personally, and also they motivate you to walk, right? But in on the job training, we can see there, or maybe off the job training, there we can see that people will be maybe a group of people will be trained by an individual. Okay, or maybe a one particular trainer will be there, or maybe there will be many for trainees, like example in classroom training. Okay, so there a trainer, the lecturer, he cannot recognize each one of them, right? He cannot recognize there. But here he can as in trainer, he can motivate him, and he can always support his work, and he can always recognize his good work. And talking about the next advantage, so gain real work experience. So since here you'll be begin with the uh, theoretical knowledge. After that you'll be assigned to a practical experience. So when you have practical experience, there you'll be taking to a real workplace. And like in the diploma courses, or maybe in engineering courses, we know that. So after 3 years, like if it is a 4 years courses, after maybe a 3 years, or maybe a 4 years, for the final year they'll be taking to the real workshops there, like real workplace there, and they'll be showing, and they will make them to have a internship training, right? Even internship training, that you have to work in a company. So that is how this kind of apprenticeship training help the individual to gain the real work experience. Okay, but in case of off the job training, we can see that there, you have to receive the training program somewhere else, which is totally away from your workplace, and you will not have the practical experience. And you will not work with the real work or the real environment. But here you will gain a real work experience, like similar work experience you will get with the help of workshops. Okay, or maybe with the help of practical training. I'm talking about the next advantage here, that which help the individual to improve his employability skill. Yes, so here it not only does your apprenticeship give you the opportunity to learn and experience your chosen career, it also makes you more employable to future companies, and they'll be able to see that you were able to apply yourself to all the demand of full-time jobs, and also studying to complete the coursework element of your apprenticeship. And here that employability skill is very important for any of the individual, because in order to survive in future, in order to get a good opportunity, so in a company, so you should be able to handle the job, so with the help of employability skill. So here, which prepares you for the future job opportunities by providing here, like punctuality, uh, competitive advantage, and how to be confident in the work, and interpersonal communication skill, and problem solving skill. Okay, so that if it to being a professional, being a expert, so one will be having the complete knowledge, and he will be well prepared for the future job opportunities and for the future challenges that he will face in the companies. right? So here everything like interpersonal communication skill and the skills which is needed, which is required to accept the future challenges and to solve the problems, like problem solving skill, like an innovative thinking and creative ability to handle the job. So all these things you will learn and you will improve with the help of uh, apprenticeship training program. Since you have enough time to practice the things, enough time to build your skill, right? So this is how, with the help of long period of time, you can improve your employability skill that will help you out in getting the jobs in future. So these are the some of the benefits of having apprenticeship training program. So I hope you are clear with the concept of apprenticeship training program. If you have any doubts, please post your comments below, and thank you for watching it.